So let's create a view for the update. Right click, add a view, and I'll call this one update. I'm gonna delete all this, and update is gonna be very similar to our insert. So I'm going to insert view, select everything, copy it, and paste it in my update. So let's modify it a little. So first, we still want the model as an employee because all we have is the employee object, and we display the single employee information in this form. So this is gonna be, instead of insert, update an employee. Here we will have the view back for the message, so that is correct, and then we'll have the form. The form goes to the employee manager, but the action is going to be the update action. Now, all this information basically stays the same, but since we are updating existing employee, we need to have access to the employee ID as well. So the first I'm going to add is a TR for the employee ID. So in it, I'll have the TD. I'm gonna style it the same like before, so this is gonna be class right. And here we will have the label. And this is gonna be bound to the employee ID. And then we will have the input, so that's gonna be another TD. But the input is going to be hidden. So the type is going to be hidden because we don't want the user to actually enter a new ID or modify the employee ID. That is fixed and we cannot change that. So I'll make it hidden, but we still need the ID in order to actually pass the ID into the action for the update. So we'll have the type hidden and ASP4, so the binding is going to be for the employee ID. So we don't want the user to actually change the ID, so that's why the input is hidden. However, we can still display it. So we'll use a span, and here in the span we will display the ID. So we'll go to the model and display the employee ID. It's just that the user won't be able to modify it. So then we'll have the first name, we'll have the last name, then we'll have the title, birth date, hire date, country, and notes, so that stays exactly the same. Then we'll have the button to save, and then we'll have the return link back to the list. So again, all that stays the same. So that was the only change we needed to make. So let's see if it works. Let's run this. And I'm going to update Pavel. So you can see it opens the update view. Here is the employee ID, which is only displayed but cannot be changed. And here's the information for this employee already in the text boxes because we display it and we allow the user to modify it. So for example, I want to go and change the country to UK, and the title is gonna be very best programmer ever, not just best. And I click save, and it says employee updated successfully. We stay in the same view, so we could modify it again if we wanted to, or we can go back to employee listing, and you can see it changed the title to very best programmer ever. And when I go to update, you can see that the country indeed is still UK, so that didn't change. We don't have the country displayed in our view over here. Maybe I could add it so we can see the update right here. So let's close this and let's go back to the list, and after the title I'm going to add another TH, and this one's gonna be for the country. So here after the title I'll go and add another TD, and this is coming from the item.country. So this way we will see the update as right away in the list view. You can see now the country is here, and you can see it stayed as UK. When I go and update it and change it to USA again, click save, update successfully, back, and now it's USA. And finally we'll have the delete view, so let's do that one next.